So you hope everybody enjoyed their breakfast, right? As Count said before, we want more business owners to be here. And part of it is because those of us who are from West New York, and some of you have business here, sometimes if you have a business here and you don't live here, you probably spend more time in West New York than anywhere else. And if the spirit of the community is not working together, then obviously production goes down, business goes down. And one of the things that we want to fight with this ordinance is for you to understand that once something goes into effect and it's written in paper, let's say it's not enforced immediately, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years down the road, somebody can come and put a complaint on you and that'll ruin everything. I'll give you a quick story. There was an ordinance, and we own property and also business here in West New York besides the church as well. Now, about 30 years ago, they had put something in effect that said that you could not park in front of your garage. For about 20-something years, my family was parking in front of the garage. Until one day, somebody says, look, I don't like the way that looks. They called, and now nobody else can park there. Now, our section, right around 59th Street, everyone's competing for more parking because now we couldn't do that. Most of you had a letter, and the letter came in the mail, and it said, you know what? It doesn't mean what it means. We're going to pass the ordinance, and a letter was sent out saying that basically, don't worry about it. We're just going to pull something over your eyes. It's going to be fine. We're going to put this ordinance, but in essence, what they were saying is we're not going to enforce it for you. It's not true. What's going to happen is they might not enforce it right away, but give a little bit of time. If anyone feels like complaining, they will, and you're going to have to pay for that. And what's going to have to happen is to take that out later. It's going to be a very, very long, drawn-out process. And that's why we're here today. Never be afraid to speak your mind. If you believe something is wrong, say something about it. One of the things that I learned from Commissioner Wiley is that if something feels wrong, it probably is wrong. And we have to say something about it, okay? You're not alone. There's many other business owners that wanted to be here, but they have to open up early, or just in themselves, they didn't want to come out and say something. It's important. This is the United States of America. Most of us that came here are immigrants from other places. And especially us Hispanics, we have this motto of leave it alone, right? Leave it alone, it's not right. And we'll spend 3 hours complaining about it and 30 seconds actually doing something about it. Let's change that. Lo voy a decir en español. Nosotros los hispanos tenemos la costumbre que duramos 3 horas dando complaint de algo y 30 segundos buscando solución. Vamos a cambiar eso. Vamos a gastar 30 segundos hablando y 3 horas haciendo una solución. I think that we should make a change from complaining 30 seconds and then spending 3 hours actually doing something about it. So I want to congratulate you today. Just being here is tremendous. Okay, so I want you to give yourself a hand. And in closing, I want you guys to understand that we are here for you. We understand what it is to have a business, to pay for bills, to look at your overhead, to have employees, and you have to pay them too. You have to order inventory, and you have to sell the inventory. Your business is important. The signage that you use is very important. Do we want Burger Line to look nice? Absolutely. Do we want everything to be uniform? Absolutely. But let's look for more solutions. Let's look for grants that will allow us to clean up the streets.